Hello everyone.
Hey guys. So we were trying to do a mukbang eating show, but I can't get a good enough angle. Can't get a good enough angle so you guys can see our faces and the food. So you're just gonna have to see us eating. We'll show you what we're eating.
We'll showcase everything.
Yeah, we've got a feast here. Let me go ahead and open these. I'm starving. I don't know about you, babe.
Yeah.
But we figured we would go ahead, since we wanted to like tell you all about, you know, the story of how we met and stuff, that we get a Sheetz feast.
Ancient history.
We haven't seen a lot of Sheetz mukbangs.
No.
I mean, we could be wrong, but
As far as I know, was it just Northeast that has Sheetz? I don't think they have them really.
I'm not sure.
I know they have them like a little farther south than us. I think they have them into. I have to look on the site.
anyway, we have a lot of food here. Like I said, we have Sheetz, so I've got
Fried stuff with cheese.
yeah, fried sandwich. I've got 2 burger sliders here, which is cheese, mayonnaise, and ketchup because I'm boring and that's how I like them. We got us a loaded fry platter here with just nacho cheese, sour cream, and bacon. What kind of sliders you got?
I got me some chicken sliders with American cheese
Ooh, that
and
sauce is good.
onion or fire roasted tomato sauce. And I was complaining about it's got the onions and peppers on it that they got rid of. Okay, they brought them back. They must have heard me. Thank you, Sheetz.
They heard your cries, babe.
I was a little excited when I discovered that. Cut to the footage. They brought it back. They brought it back. Look, peppers and onions.
More than excited. And then we each got ourselves a little fried stuff with cheese box. So I got 2 orders of mozzarella sticks. You can pick 3. So I got 2 orders of mozzarella sticks and then an order of, look at that cheese. An order of mac and cheese bites.
So you can cheese while you cheese.
Yes, cheese while I cheese. And I got ketchup and marinara with that.
Yes, in my box of deep fried love, as it says on the box,
Yes.
I have chicken pieces, which I forget what they call them, but they're like chicken. They're like
Chicken-
mini chicken nugget or chicken
they're
fingers,
like
pretty
chicken-
much.
Yeah.
Onion rings and Wisconsin cheese bites.
Those are so good.
I decided to try the spicy Asian sauce. We're gonna see how this goes. So far, so good. Smells great.
And then for dessert, we have these Cinnapoppers.
Cinnapopper. Yeah, they're like little mini cinnamon rolls.
And we got some cream
Icing.
cheese frosting, I think, icing to go with those. So I'm actually going to close those so they stay warm. We'll munch on those later, but
Yes, and
dig in, babe. Oh, yes. Extra large.
Frosty cold diabetes.
Yes. Extra large drink. So we're just going to start chowing down. I'm sorry you guys can't see the food. We'll get better at this, I promise. But, so yeah, where should we begin for our story, babe?
Well, it extends a long period of time, but it's like it's not really that complicated to speak of. It's not like, you know, some couples go back and forth for a long time, but
Yeah.
with us it was just like we met in 7th grade. We went to school together.
Yes, we met in band class.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I just started that school, and I remember them like introducing me to the whole class and band class. And isn't that when you said that's when you noticed me, right?
Yeah.
That's when you were like, "Oh, she cute."
Or as close to what she said as a 7th grader can really amount to.
So,
And then,
but we never really talked to each other.
no, it was a typical like young kid
we were kids.
person relationship.
So it turns out, okay, I had a best friend in middle school. Her name was Melissa. I don't know if she watches our videos, but if you do, hello. But she actually had a crush on him. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna be Cupid. So I went and started talking to you, and I was like, hey, my friend Melissa really likes you. You want to go out with her? And he just kept saying, no, I'm not interested, no. And I was just like, you know, me being the annoying little kid that I was like, why? Why not? Why? And finally, what did you say? Do you remember?
Kind of like, I'd rather go out with you.
Because I'd rather go out with you. And I was just like,
Not that I was being a malicious little kid towards her. It's just
no, he was just, you had a crush on me, and I didn't know
You had
it.
caught my eye at that point. So, like, again, as much as a 7th grader can relate to. But so,
I was just
obviously
stunned.
stuck.
Like, I don't even think I said anything to you. I think I just had like a shocked look on my face, and I think I just turned around and walked away.
Yeah,
and
pretty
went
much.
to tell
Yeah, if I
Melissa.
remember.
I felt so bad, and I was
She
like,
was
Melissa.
totally like cool about
Oh
it.
yeah,
though. Like,
she was so cool. Like, I felt really bad, and I didn't want to tell her. I was like,
I kind of felt bad too. That's why I didn't want to say anything. But like,
he
she
said
was
he
like,
liked me. I'm sorry.
She was like excited
she was
for
like,
you and
no,
stuff, right?
yeah. She would like. Then she wanted me to pursue you, and I was like, so she turned into Cupid. So eventually, you know, we started talking a little more, and we became, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, 7th grade. You know, we didn't really. I wasn't allowed to even talk to boys on the phone, so I basically had to sneak in phone calls. I think the only phone call I snuck into you was over that summer, like when school ended. I called you on the phone once, and my mom found out about it, and she was pissed. But yeah, so like the school year ended, and we lost touch because I couldn't talk on the phone to him. And yeah, so what do you remember?
I remember us having that phone call in the middle of summer, and I think your sister like popped on the phone or something. And didn't she throw you under the bus or something with that? No.
No, my mom came home and hit Rito.
Oh.
I just had a feeling.
Moms know. Moms know stuff. I'm digging into this chicken slider here.
Yeah,
Look at that.
It's gonna be a lot of talking with a mouthful. But yeah, we lost touch. You know, the whole rest of the summer without talking. And so by the time 8th grade started and we went back to school, I was pretty much over him. Only because, you know, we hadn't talked. I just assumed, okay, he's not going to be interested in me anymore.
And
I guess we broke up. I guess, you know, we're done now.
And I assumed the exact opposite.
Oh, God.
I assumed the exact opposite. So, like, first or second day of school, we finally ran into each other, and I ran up and gave her a hug. And she did not know how to respond to that. She was not prepared for that.
Yeah, I think I just kind of turned around and walked away.
Yeah.
And
I had no idea, and we, like...
To this day, I feel so bad about it, because that's not how I was raised. That's not how you treat people.
Well,
like,
again, we were kids. I've told her
He's
this like 4
forgiven me
times
so
now.
many times.
We were kids. We both made assumptions, and you know what happens when you make an assumption.
Yeah, but I could have went about it a better way. Like, I just pretty much just didn't even...
experience to fall back on and something
I know,
like that. Like,
but
you know how to react. As an adult, I don't. Sorry, I keep cutting off.
I basically just, you know, avoided him and didn't talk to him until he got the hint. And I still feel so bad about it. I'm so in love with you now. Like, I wish I could go back and change things. But if things went differently, we probably wouldn't be, you know, where we are today. So.
Maybe not.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. 8th grade, and then...
Also didn't help that right after, like a week or so after that happened, I had gone into, I don't recall now, but there was a class that I had tested out of at that point. And it was like a typing class or something like that. I didn't need to take it. And when I went to the guidance counselor, it was like, the week after this happened, they reorganized my entire class schedule.
Yeah, and I thought it was because you didn't want to have classes with me. Because it turned out we had like 1 or 2 classes together that year. Yeah. And I remember seeing him like the first week maybe, or first couple days. And then you would stop coming to class, and I was like, oh no, he had his classes all changed around because of me and everything. But that wasn't the case, apparently. So I ended up not seeing him again until like sophomore year. I was in a different school district again, so we weren't in the same high school. But my best friend from middle school ended up going to the same high school as you, and she took me and my, you know, boyfriend at that time to her homecoming with her, and I actually ran into him, and the look on his face was like he saw a ghost. Like, he was shocked to see me. And you still think that you gave me a dirty look, but you really didn't. You were just looking at me like you were surprised to see me.
I don't remember. Obviously, it's been a while, but it was startling to see you. But then I just remembered it differently than you did. I thought I'd glared at her, but
you really didn't. And I'm pretty sure I, like, you know, just kind of smiled at you and just kept walking, because you were with someone too, of course. And then, so that was actually the last time I had seen him. We'd seen each other for years and years and years. And then fast forward to, like, what, 13 years later? 12 years later?
At this point, that would have been, what, 2011?
I think so. So, at this point, I'm in a relationship. I've been with this guy for, like, 4 years at this point. But I ended up finding him on Facebook. And I just messaged him because I couldn't tell from your profile picture. And I don't think I could look at any of the rest of your pictures. I couldn't tell if it was him or not. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, you know, is this, you know, so-and-so from blah, blah, blah. And he messaged me back, and like, you actually seemed like excited to talk to me. And
Yeah,
I was, like,
I was
wow.
legitimately happy to hear from you.
Yeah.
Even if I had like held a grudge over that stuff, I still would have been happy to talk to you.
Mm-hmm. He was, and I was happy that he was willing to talk to me. And the first thing I did was apologize for everything.
Yeah.
And even then, he was like, you know, we were kids, you know.
Don't worry about it.
Still, I was raised better than that. Anyway. So yeah, I was in another relationship. And we were just talking as friends at that point. But then I think we both started to, like, get feelings for each other. And I was in a relationship that was kind of, you know, coming to an end anyway. But then you started seeing somebody. And of course I was happy for him, but I was also a little bit sad. And then, you know, out of respect for her and their relationship, we kind of lost touch again and stopped talking. And which made me really, really sad. Because I enjoyed talking to you every day. It was almost every day that we would text each other, just, you know, hey, how are you, and that sort of thing.
I mean,
What's going on that day?
It was a little weird at the time. I was like working day shift, and she was working like you were getting off at 1 o'clock in the mornings.
Yeah, I was working like 4 to 1, 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. But yeah, so you ended up dating somebody, and then I think y'all broke up for a little while, and we started talking again. And then you said that you guys were trying to work. Yeah, going to try to work it out because you.
That
were
was
like,
right there at the end of that. Though.
Yeah, you.
We started to like talk about trying to work it out, and then we kind of realized it wasn't gonna. A second attempt I don't think was really gonna give us the results we had been looking for, so we kind of decided to go our separate ways at the time.
Yeah,
So.
and at that point, my boyfriend at the time and I had broken up, so we were both single. And so we finally decided to make plans to see each other, and you actually came from Virginia to Pennsylvania, like 2 hours away, to come visit me for the first time after 13 years of not seeing each other.
Every one of these, I get food on my slipper. Yeah, I drove up and visited her. We had a great time, and didn't want to go home.
No, yeah, he spent, I think you originally stayed 2 days, and then you ended up staying an extra day.
Yeah.
And I was going to, my best friend and I were going to Ocean City that same week. So that extra day you stayed, that next morning, like, I had to get up at like 5 a.m. and leave, but I didn't care. I wanted to stay with you anyway, because I think we knew at that point, we were like, we want to try this, even though it was going to be long distance.
Yeah.
When we did long distance, almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year we did long distance, and here we are 6 years later.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Aww.
Bring it in.
Mwah. So that was kind of a quick story, and we still have a bunch of food here. So what else can we talk about?
I don't know, but this food is, I'm full. I'm stuffed. Yeah.
Are you here?
Yeah. That's alright. Got some for later. It'll be okay. There's leftovers. The fried stuff won't be that great, but try to get some recipes down.
Well, we kind of left out a little part. Like, you came to visit me, and then, you know, I went to Ocean City, you went back home, and then we were still talking, of course, and then when I got back from Ocean City, I realized that you and I were both going to be off the next day. Mm-hmm. You were coming home from work that night, and we were both going to have the next day off, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to come see you. So I ended up driving to Virginia that night to meet you when you got home. We spent the whole next day together.
At the time, I was working until about 7 o'clock at night, and I was like an hour away, so I was getting home at 8.
Yeah, so we both got to his house around 8. Yeah, we spent the whole next day together, and it was awesome. And then after that, we planned a little trip closer to my house, but like 20 to 30 minutes away from my house. So we ended up staying there for a few days, and then that's when we decided to
make it
officially, yeah, we're gonna give this a try. And we even said I love you that day, because we had already, you know, we already loved each other. We just, it's not like we were strangers.
Right, we weren't strangers, but not only did we have the whole, like, childhood thing, but we had been, at that point, we had been talking for, like,
exactly,
been keeping in touch for a couple of years.
Yeah, those feelings definitely grew, and, yeah.
Here we are.
The only thing I would change is I wish I would have found you on Facebook sooner.
Yeah.
And, you know, started all this again sooner. It's the only thing I would change.
Same.
Or maybe it would have never let you go in 7th grade.
Well, like you say though, if that had happened, then we could like imagine we might have even like dated into high school, and then who knows what like.
Yeah, but if we didn't, we would have been middle school sweethearts.
True.
I mean, we still kind of are. Can you count it?
Yes,
I do.
I do.
I'm still eating. I think because I'm doing all the talking and you got to eat more, and now.
Oh yeah.
So now you get to talk while I eat.
Well, we kind of told the whole story.
We didn't talk about anything now. Let's talk about our sex life.
I don't want to hear about that. And we don't want to get demonetized.
Tell me something good. I can't believe you're full already.
Oh, I ate one of my sliders. I ate most of my fried stuff with cheese, and I drank half my soda. And I ate a good, like, several giant mouthfuls of those fries that are awesome.
Yeah. So, you got a slider left. You got a couple onion rings, a cheese bite, a chicken.
And we've eaten more than half the fries.
Yeah. Here's the fries. I'm still working on these bad boys. Potatoes are my weakness. We got this much of a slider left.
Before this ends badly, I'm going to put the cover on this Asian sauce here, which highly recommended. It's real sweet and tangy and a little bit spicy. It's not...
Yeah.
I would say it's probably maybe a 4 or a 5 out of 10 in terms of spicy.
Yeah, because I can't handle anything real spicy, and I don't mind that.
With 1 being water and 10 being a ghost pepper.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. And then I still have this much fried stuff with cheese. I only ate 1, 2, 3. I only ate 2 mozzarella sticks so far. I haven't had any mac and cheese bites. But these mac and cheese bites, guys,
A big old piece
that
of
was
cheese, mozzarella.
yeah, that was part of the mozzarella stick. I like to dip these mac and cheese bites in ketchup. Does anybody else like ketchup in their mac and cheese? I know you do.
Mac and cheese, yes. What I'll do sometimes with mac and cheese, especially when we go to Martin's or Giant, you might call it Giant. We'll go to the grocery store and get the cheesy mac, the beefy mac, the Stouffer's macaroni and cheese with like ground beef in it.
Oh yeah.
And I will put ketchup and mustard on that, and that is like cheeseburger. It's good stuff. Anybody else put ketchup on their eggs?
Me?
I put ketchup on my eggs.
Scrambled eggs,
Oh, yeah.
definitely, yes.
Even on the fried eggs, I like them on fried. I like it on fried eggs too. It's pretty good.
Oh,
Nice catch.
Oh, that's your fork. I don't want your cooties. I got enough of your cooties.
We got the same damn cooties.
It's true. I'm a little washed out over here because we're using natural light today.
We got the window open here. We both been feeling kind of.
Yeah, we have.
We live in a cave.
We have room darkening curtains in here, and for the most part, they stay shut, except for like maybe this much behind my computer and stuff here. But I can't really see that because I've got stuff, you know, piled up in front of it like I do everywhere else. So I don't know. I've been kind of in a funk the last few days, so I opened the curtain, and it's actually helped a lot. I used to live in an apartment, a basement apartment with no windows. If y'all have depression,
Don't do it.
I was sleeping until I had to go to work at 4 o'clock. Because I'd wake up, it'd be pitch dark, I wouldn't know what time it was, I'd just go back to sleep. It was bad. That was not a happy time in my life. Actually, it was around the time I started talking to you. And my life got better.
So mine.
It's true. I used to, like, if him and I would get in an argument or something happen, you would be the first one I would text or call.
Yeah.
Like, we just had a really good friendship then, and we still do. Now it's like we're best friends that became lovers. Did you make a face? I can't say lovers on YouTube.
Lovers.
Lovers.
It's not what you said, it was the way you said it.
Oh my god, I am a woman.
Oh, yeah.
See, he's tapping out and I'm still going. I'm a bottomless pit, y'all.
I think you're right, though. I think it's because you talked through the beginning part of the video, and I was over here stuffing my face.
I'm slowing down now. We still have these Cinepoppers. We may have to save those for later, guys.
Eyes bigger than stomach today. I guess that's the point of a mukbang.
Yeah. We're like, I want to do... We knew we wanted to do another, like, eating video. But I was like, this has to be better than the last one. We have to actually get a good amount of food. And
I think we did okay with
oh, yeah, we did. Oh, Taco Bell, yeah. That was a lot of food for a little bit of money. That was like $16 for all that food. And that was good. Almost wanted to get Taco Bell again, but I was like, no, we already did Taco Bell.
They want to see some different stuff.
Yeah. And he had a good idea of doing Sheetz because, like he said, we don't think
so much
Sheetz
different
is everywhere.
stuff.
Yeah, and they have so much stuff.
They have everything from breakfast to pizza to hot dogs to they have Johnsonville brats. You can go in there and get a Johnsonville bratwurst and a slice of pizza and Cinnapoppers.
Yeah, this is the cream cheese frosting. They had other toppings you could pick too. I saw a white chocolate.
There was
a white
dark
chocolate dip, a dark
peanut
chocolate.
butter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But we wanted the cream cheese, right?
Well,
That's like that's what you get with cinnamon poppers. Cinnapoppers? I don't think they're cinnamon.
No, they're not cinnamon.
Cinnapoppers. My bad.
We did have those Dollar Tree Cinnabon gooey bites, I think is what they call them.
Yes, those Cinnabon gooey bites. They're from Dollar Tree in the freezer section. They were really
frozen
good.
And it's like 45 seconds in the microwave, and they come out like piping hot and have a dollop of icing on them, and it's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, next time we go and do an epic Dollar Tree shopping, we will do a haul with you and show you guys what all we got. We usually buy mostly food when we go and spend all that much money. It's like a lot of food and janks. I think that'll be fun. If any of y'all are interested.
Yeah, let us know.
I'm still eating. That's the thing about me, though. If there's still food in front of me, I could be full and I'll still eat. I'll keep eating. It's not a good thing. Sometimes I have to tell him. Sorry, I didn't mean to flick y'all off. Sometimes I have to tell him to take the food away. Don't I, babe? And you do.
It's true sometimes.
You do. You help me out.
Only when she asks, though.
Oh yeah, he would never.
I don't want to lose a finger.
No, you would never. You would never do that. Take the food away from me. Like, you're done.
No.
I'd be like, we're done, fool. Give me my food back.
And we got some more for later. So later on, when we're like, I want some more sheets, we'd be like, oh wait, we have some.
I don't know. I'm still working on mine. I just finished my sliders.
I still got one here. I'm gonna wrap it up before it gets funky.
Yeah, because that you could definitely eat later. But like these fries and the fried stuff, I don't think that's gonna be.
Yeah, I'll eat it anyway, but I'll have to warm it all up.
Stick it in the air fryer.
Yeah. Ugh, ate all that. Now I'm ready for a nap.
Right, me too. Whew.
Yeah.
That was not attractive.
Ooh.
That was. I'm that kind of man. Gave us a lot of ketchup, but I only needed one.
Now we got
Alright, I think we're tapping out now, guys.
Yeah, we did alright. We did alright. We got a lot of food.
Yeah. This is the fries. He's got one slider left and the fried stuff that I already
It's like
showed
2
you.
onion rings and a piece of chicken left.
Yeah, I've got 2 mac and cheese bites and 2 mozzarella sticks. We still have this whole thing of Cinnapoppers, which we might save for later. So.
We're gonna go sleep this stuff off.
I got hiccups now.
Hold your breath and take a drink. I don't remember if that actually works with soda.
It does sometimes, actually. I think it worked.
Ta-da!
Hope you guys enjoyed our little story time. Hopefully we told that, okay? I feel like we kind of just like blurted it out and then that was it.
Does anybody have any other interesting stories like that?
Yeah.
If anybody wants to share, comment. That's cool.
Yeah.
If anybody has any requests as to restaurants
Yes.
that you want to see,
or like
especially something that maybe something we have here that you might not have in your area. If you want to,
yeah, if you guys know of any like new products that any places might have, like we drove past Burger King and saw that they have a Twix milkshake now, so we might try that on video
Doing
or
little
something.
food reviews.
Yeah. So if you guys have
That'd be
any
fun.
requests for that, let us know.
We're foodies. We eat a lot of junk, like fast food type stuff, but we like food, so we'll try new stuff.
We also keep saying once our kitchen's done, we'll start eating more at home and we'll start eating better.
Which
But
probably do some work on that tonight. We've got progress. We got half the cabinet doors are back up now, so we're gonna get the rest of those put back up and start. We got some more sanding to do on the there. I had to open up part of the soffit over this. You'll see it. We'll do a tour and everything. I'll show you exactly what.
Yeah, I'm excited to do a tour. Even our pantry is reorganized and looks so nice.
How about a teaser?
Oh yeah, we have the doors right here.
Here's one of the little doors from up over the stove. Kind of gets you a good idea of what we're working with.
Yeah.
So we've got
Brush
oil rub bronze.
Oil rub. That's what it is.
Hardware, and this is you might not be able to tell too well in the video, but it's actually off-white. And the countertop is in different, and backsplash will both be in shades of browns, in different natural colors. And,
Yeah, and those used to be just plain wood.
Yeah,
with silver, like nickel handles.
Yeah, they're like a brushed nickel handle, but they were all the original like 1978 builder grade cabinets that we repainted. We fixed them up.
Put new hardware.
The cabinet around the sink was in really bad shape, my dad pretty much rebuilt the thing, and it's all solid now.
His dad has helped us so much through this.
The project would have been absolutely impossible without Dad.
Yeah. He built our freaking counter for us.
Yeah.
Both of you did, right?
Yeah, and that'll be part of the tour video, is I'll have a slideshow of pictures and stuff that I took during that.
Okay, I guess this is the end of this mukbang.
I'm gonna go pass out.
Eating show, whatever you want to call it. We'll probably go pass out for a little while and maybe snack on some of this stuff later. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like we said, give us some requests if you have any. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And we'll see you all on the next one.
Indeed. Thank you.
Toodaloo!